All right, welcome to another edition of the Bang Average League here as I continue to shuffle around audio sources. All right, there we go. My volume levels look up. I see myself in the camera. Fantastic. Welcome, as always, to the Bang Average League here, 7 and 9. I'm not going to call it GMT anymore because that's not accurate. 7 to 9 p.m. in your time zone if you're in London, Lisbon, and Dublin, I think. Beyond that, I can't handle this. It's switching again this week. I just, death to time zones. That's going to be my political campaign that I'll run on forever. 24-hour global clock. We'll figure out days once we sort out the hours. Anyway, moving on. Got a triple header for you all tonight. We're going to start off with a B division, B league, B whatever matchup here. I think we've got Ryan Nassau going up against David Cromack. So we see the 1 and 7 positions in the table right now. Though Ryan does have a game advantage over David here. So David with a makeup perhaps left on the tables here for him, or just maybe another match for this game week. Could be the deal. These players play 2 matches every week here in a compressed season here, rather than your typical 1 weekly match for an online league. Take a look at these head-to-head matchups for their performance so far this season. So the advantage clearly going to Ryan in all those stats. But if you're familiar with sort of this level of play, what you might know is that this could go any way. These averages can sway pretty wildly from week to week, from match to match, from leg to leg, throw to throw, dart to dart, forevermore. The players have corked. We'll bring up their boards here. Everything is looking fantastic. Probably sounding fantastic too. We'll be able to tell once I bring their audio back up. It's going to be a best of 6 here, as you see on the bottom. All 501. If you're ready to go, game on. Shoot 'em well.
Good luck, Jeff.
All the best, Ryan. Good luck.
So Ryan took
59.
the bull,
That's right.
which will keep it easy for us. So the first player starting on the left side always helps out with the match flow and tracking. They're perhaps less important when you're remote
45.
and watching from home, but either way, I have to talk about something.
81.
Yeah, I thought that was a good second dart there, finding 57 for his efforts. So, as has been the case with the bulk of these matches so far, this is our 4th day of streams. Definitely a
70.
slow start for most players. Even players who typically throw mid-60s and can even push 70.
61.
You might see throwing a bunch of 20-somethings, 30-somethings, struggling to get a 60 or even a 57 total score on the board in their first 4 to 7 visits or so. Takes them a bit the better part of that first leg to sort of ease into the environment. But then once they do, we can see some fireworks.
Nah, 31.
Or sometimes we just see things burn. I just made that up on the fly. That's pretty clever, don't you think? Whoa, more people in the chat. I am late to it.
22.
So, Josh Congraw in the chat here. Rooting for a last leg decider, I figure.
75.
Sammy joining us, rooting for his boy Dave. Carol Nassau saying, come on, Ryan.
88.
I have a guess as to why. Max asking, when's the greatest of all time Yuxel on? 3rd, maybe? I don't know. I tweeted it. If you go to twitter.com/cityleaguedarts, I posted the lineup for
39.
this evening.
Nah, 42.
Probably not the setup that Ryan wanted from 150.
60.
Ton would have punished there. 60, not quite as much. That's why I don't like going 20s from 108. 16s,
Oh,
give it to
great
me
job.
all
30.
day. couple of faltering visits there for Ryan as he comes up for his 9th visit to the Aki.
79.
And that is a better setup there. So all of a sudden, Chromac coming back into this.
47.
And so all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's going to be David with the advantage here. Potential 2-dart combination. What? Okay, well, at least we heard the frustration there. That was not his intention.
Second, Ryan. I didn't mean to hit the 9. First place.
Good on David. You love it. Definitely not intentional. I will give him the credit for that one, for lamenting that miss. But good on him for the recovery with the second. Fantastic. And I'm not even mad. Can't get mad at a missed target. Only bad math. Be math aware.
46.
Oh, 7, 10, 15.
So Weekly Darts Cast joining us in here. Sammy trying to solicit some sponsorship for Dave.
36.
Well, if you're in the chat, if you're listening and you have some money, give Dave a shout. He's on Twitter, I think. He's on Twitter. He's up a break and he's got the darts. I guess he wouldn't technically be up the break yet, right? He's got to
29.
complete it with the hold here.
26.
Which he doesn't seem too keen on doing, throwing about like a 34-ish average here through 9.
32.
Then again, we did say it's the Bang Average League. It is the Matthew Edgar
40.
of amateurs. Right there in that middle. Of course, at times I question how middle some of these players really are.
78.
As throughout the season, we will get a few matches that push mid-70s averages in this A division.
39. Come on.
And far, far more that push well into the mid-60s. Which, maybe not for you, but for someone who speaks like I do,
41.
those are pretty good numbers.
85.
So as I'm sitting here pondering whether these players have thrown
29.
some big scores, I'm thinking, hey, let's just pull it up. The answer, no, they haven't. Nothing in the triple digits yet so far in the scoring department. But, ooh, how about the double percentage for Dave? 1 for 1. And if you're Ryan, you really just got to focus on shaking that leg off. I mean, we're so far ahead. Should have been looking at a double.
46.
Well ahead of David having a chance at it and never got around to one.
$37.
Oh, 39.
Where is he going to go first? Dart. All right, good lad. Went for the 18s. Ooh, I think he found 57. There's 70 remaining here, probably back to the 18s. Or 10s for tops.
64.
As it is, left on 64. So splitting it nice and
65.
even. Oh, and Ryan misses the big number.
70, 85.
60 left, the 55. And then finds 3 of the 5s instead of just one of them. Oh, those last 2 could hardly have gone worse. That can be forgiven, but if he was going to Hit a single. He needed it to have been the 16 to afford exactly that.
32.
32 the hard way. Can Ryan punish just outside?
Completely block the bed.
Miriam says completely
Bloody hell.
block the bed. He moved way around to the right.
22.
Good adjustment for his effort. But a little bit too far inside there. 3 clear. I think it's still... Oh, it was a single 8. And then it's an outside. And then a single 12. Doubling woes, doubling woes. That 100%.
Yeah, great darts. No score.
Unlucky, Ryan.
That 100% is dead and gone. As we hear the sarcastic, yeah, great dart from Ryan there.
I think that's first start, Ryan, Justin.
Not having a good time that leg, either of these players.
134.
Let's see, maybe I'm missing the chat. I don't know if the Weekly Darts Cast said we are doing double in here now.
26.
Right, we're not doing double in, double out, are we? Double 7 out of nowhere. And they corrected quite well. Mike Hughes joining us in the chat, asking if Ryan's camera is inside a moving vehicle. If it is, wow, those are some very good roads.
45.
Yeah, it seems like it could be some tripod wobble on the walk back, on the walk to and from the Aki.
100.
Check back in on the stats. So
That's right.
getting near to a 50 average. Ooh, Ryan with that turn, finding his second triple-digit visit, both of them coming this leg.
61.
Bloody hell. 182. 28.
28 will be just enough to leave a finish. Fantastic switch over there to the 18s. Ryan being math aware. Hashtag be math aware.
59.
Oh, I should have shown the... Yeah. Maybe I'll remember to show my shirt next next commercial break.
44.
$55.
Ooh, I think the Shanghai could go here. That might just be a 20, but it could still be...
No.
Oh! No, looks like a bad deflection potentially.
60.
Yeah, I think those are 3 very well thrown. Just the first one was in at a funky angle, sort of blocked the rest of the bed. Second one got caught up in it. I'd say maybe fortunate to stay in that 20, given the angle there.
39.
Ooh.
Oof, almost a bust there.
Oh, bloody hell.
And more big number misses back to 13 to try to leave tops from 53. And another
11.
miss into the single 4. A disaster once again for Ryan, who cannot buy a big number. I think that's a single 9 for tops. For double 10.
29.
Yikes. And wait, in another postal code is that attempt at the double 10. Once again, Ryan well ahead. Once again, potentially letting David back in here. Once again, a big number miss, this time from Cromac.
31.
Returning the favor. You figure he owed Ryan at least
Yeah,
one.
no more.
And Ryan takes advantage. Ryan says, thank you. I
Oh,
won't
damn it.
request
Put it onto your side.
another.
Was it alright? Yeah, it's alright, doesn't matter. Oh,
All right, first leg on the board for Ryan. It was just a hold, and he's down a break still, so remains an uphill battle.
39.
Will suggesting that
31.
Ryan's playing out in the area, or the Bay Area. Just some seismic activity, providing a little charm to the flooring.
22.
It's a theory.
97.
That's right.
Trade that.
Yeah. 33.
Far too many sub 40 visits for
59.
both these players, I think. I think they both will be a little bit disappointed in that. Yeah, that being said, they're pretty much right on their season averages here. Ryan just 1.5 below. David throwing about 3 above. And we're 3 down here in this best of 6. So players can win this outright
46.
with 4 legs, or they can draw at 3 legs apiece. So a four-leg win gets you 2 ranking points, and a draw earns each player 1.
11.
Table is structured just like the PDC Premier League. So the first ranking criteria is the points, followed by
45.
the overall leg differential, which is the net difference between the legs you've won and the legs you've lost throughout the season, followed then by the total number of legs you won against the throw. And then finally, if that's still tied, it goes down to the overall season average among the 2 players.
What does that leave? 2 or 3? 193, 188.
And if that's still tied
No,
after that,
39.
then it goes to a pistol duel. Unfortunately, I don't think we've ever gotten to that point yet. So,
It's not that in round.
So that's- so-
125.
so that's good. And that's a good visit from David there to get himself slightly back into this leg, to try to at least. But
48. Bullseye.
again, like we've been saying, it's been Nassau out ahead just about every leg, and it hasn't mattered much. Opportunity for some math awareness here. We'll see if it comes up. Can't go 60 is the point. Doesn't matter now is the new point.
45.
29.
I've been seeing this with Ryan when he's in those like low to mid hundreds, really starts to struggle to get it across the line. It's like there's this mental barrier at a ton that he just can't hit the big number to kind of get down under. Ooh, hey, that's a good.
Oh, that's the second time.
Oh no! Oh, that's definitely more than the second time you've done that, Ryan.
9 is
That's definitely
31.
more than the second time you've done that.
80.
Not
91.
91 is the good move there from 31 on the last start to hit a 15 to set up 16. How about 19 tops? You know you want it. You know you want it. Do it, David. Oh, is it on? Oh, we think he said it's just out. I don't know if that means double 5 or
20.
he means, yeah, just outside. Oh, wow. Love you for trying it. Oh, wow. Way high up into that double 11 goes Ryan. So it's 19s all day for David here. 20 for tops. Hits the big number. Misses the double high. Meanwhile, we're registering about a 6.4 on the Richter now. Up in the Bay Area, where Ryan's playing from.
Finish Ryan.
But it doesn't affect him. Board wobble be damned. He's in there. Double 8. Tied up. And hey, look who has the advantage now all of a sudden. That'd be Ryan. Undeterred by the 2-0 deficit.
114. 129.
That's right.
I don't know if I'd say good darts, Ryan, as David did. I think neither that treble 18 nor that 5 were particularly intentional. But hey, if the treble 18 was, then
36.
I stand corrected. And maybe it was. Maybe that maybe he was feeling like that 20 was blocked a little bit.
45.
Look at that, just barely any movement in the overall average, but you do see Ryan's first 9 continuing to climb up, but aided neither by his checkout percentage nor,
45.
more importantly, by his big number hitting. And that's really the story.
30, come on.
$58.
43.
So we will be going the distance here in this one.
44.
Kongraw's wish of a last leg decider shall be granted.
58.
$50.
Best 60 I'll ever throw. 60.
Best 60 Ryan says he'll ever throw. Every dart just on the bad side of the treble wire there, it seems.
83.
76.
29.
Just. Oh no! That is, I'm not even gonna call it overcorrected. It was just like clicked down ever so wrong for Ryan. Too much of a traffic jam there up at the top.
43.
I definitely like that switch down to 19 to set up the 132
Oh, that's unbelievable.
rather than the 131. Smart start. That was from David. Smart stuff. Oh wow! And then a well-positioned dart sneaking his way down into the bottom little
last leg,
sliver
yeah,
of
good luck.
that.
One more thing.
And we're off here. David with the darts to split the points here in this first of 3 matches we have for you this evening. Let me pull up my calendar
45.
and see who we have next. It's going to be a match featuring
47.
Ryan Holland, the reigning Bang Average League champion, going up against... Oh, wait, no. Oh, it is Ryan.
46.
And, you know, I'm thrown off here.
Nah,
Well, it's still
30.
early days. I was tripped up because he's 7th in the tables right now, and I was like, wait, no, what's going on there? It's still too early. There's so much variance in the tables. There's no gap between 1st and 7th, really. So, anyway, Ryan Holland, Bradley Warren, League A matchup coming up right after this leg.
57.
And so if
77,
you are
80.
listening and you are Ryan or Bradley, you'll be getting that call pretty soon. Make sure you're all ready. Tripod set up, camera set up, pointing in the right direction. We will get this moving, and we will get to grooving.
43.
And I immediately regretted saying that.
84.
Yeah, Shadow City over there. Oh, on David's side, sometimes hard to tell, like, what's a shadow and what's a dart with some of
45.
those. I think he's, like, throwing black barrels as well. Maybe it's just the flights that are tripping me out on it.
First 9.
Come on. 40.
Well, they're accurate from Ryan, just not that precise. Excuse me, they're precise, just not that accurate.
Lucky double top. 80.
What's 24 scored? 146.
147.
44.
$60 would be good. Oh,
52.
well, 60 would have been good too. If you're going to miss left, I guess go ahead and miss all the way left.
Oh my god, 12.
What did I say? About 110 to 130 for Ryan. I don't know what it is. If he watches this back, he is not going to be happy.
60.
But could be a good training tool. Could be something good to learn from. Another dart way left. 98 remaining here.
37.
So chances for Dave here. Will he get a look at a double from 92? It's going to have to be a treble 17. And it's the opportunity for Ryan from 78 once this third dart goes.
That is 22.
Oh, come on. That leaves 74.
Best Ryan can do now is set up, which he does.
38.
Chances back to David. Was only able to shave off 22 of his 92 last visit.
Oh, that's 30.
30 with just the 2 darts. Can Ryan steal
Oh, no,
out
20.
both points? No! Ryan here to make friends, apparently. Not win dart matches. How about David? What's he here for?
No way. No start.
Come on.
He's here for the lulls.
Why you did?
Up to double 5, down to double
Game
5,
3.
and it goes. Wow!
Well done.
After going
Thanks for
down
the game, Jeff. Close
the
one, that.
quickest
Yeah,
2-0 lead,
you're shocking
the quickest
there,
2-0
right?
deficit.
I think I'll look
It
to
is
get 2 to
Ryan,
start.
4 on the spin there in the end. Who saw that one coming? Oh, yay, once again, my booth cam. Oh, you know what I can probably do? Nope, it's just going to freak out. Well, that's okay. So here we have latest standings. So Ryan up in the top spot now. So through both of his full 2 weeks, so 2 matches a week, 4 matches in, all victories for him. And it looks like no one else, just a couple of folks that played 3 matches, but everyone else waiting to catch up just with their schedule. If I'm reading that right, which I think I am. So that explains some of the disparity there in the table. So like I said, this is a triple header. We've got Warren and Holland, I think, coming up after these non-messages. I'll put some music on, get these players ready, maybe get the booth cam running again, and we'll see you all back here in a few minutes' time. Stay out of trouble.
We started playing it.
45. $100. 74. $100. 100. 97.
Cheers as always, Congraw, for correcting the audio cam, or the audio, the booth audio. Oh, geez. What was I talking about?
Injury.
Yeah, oh, right. So, yep, the 180s were
What
real.
you doing now?
I was
You
talking
okay?
about how, I don't know what happened with Ryan's board.
24 left after 12.
I'm just missing everything here. Hopefully y'all are catching more than I am. What just happened there? 15
100.
darter for Bradley. Hopefully y'all caught it. I didn't.
135.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. Bang Average League A. Welcome to the show.
59.
Y'all deserve better than me right now. That is for sure. These players deserve better than me right now. Let's see if I can pick this up and give everyone what y'all deserve.
100.
And I have yeah, right. So yep, that's how have I missed this? So it's
99.
got the wrong players on the wrong boards. The booth is right. Bradley's board is in fact the other one.
100.
The hits keep on coming. There we go. Okay.
55.
$28.
82.
Sorry, this is my first time ever using a computer or streaming a darts match in my life. So that's cool.
74.
Oh, yep. So I missed Congar also correcting the board inversion. I realized that upon the audio fix. He must have texted it at the same time. Okay. All right. All right. Let's move on with my life, please. One more of those for two of them. I think that might be top.
Yeah,
Wow. Super tidy there. 16-8-40 for Bradley, up a quick 2-0 lead against the reigning Bang Average League champion. You want a 15 darter and an 18 darter. Bradley is here to deliver. You want a 91 average and a 106 first nine.
60.
I'm sorry, Ryan. That's just no good. I'm sorry, Ryan. That is simply no good. In fact, that's not even good enough to earn yourself a shot at a double yet in this match. That's how not good enough that is. That's how just bang average is your 191 average and 100 first nine.
80.
You take that amateur nonsense elsewhere. We don't play like that in the bang average league. You understand?
115.
Wow. Okay. Well, good thing I have gotten my act together here because these players are just getting started. Best of 8. How about best of 18? Sorry, next match, you're out.
26.
We'll be doing this all day. We'll be doing the
60.
Holland Warren show all day long.
$26.
60.
$85.
Don't like the first darts, not at the 19 there for Bradley.
140.
Wow, certainly do like that 140 though from Ryan.
100.
It's on for the Mensur for
Gaming
Ryan.
3.
And I think he's just inside. I can't. Was that a game shot? Yeah, I think you call a game shot. I think he hit the double 14. He did indeed. All right, Ryan, welcome to the match. What was that? I wasn't looking at that. 18 darter. Okay. All right. All right. If we're keeping it 6 Vincents and under,
80.
then that's something I can get behind. I can get behind that for sure.
140.
Uh, 101.
$60.
39.
Rare misstep there for Ryan in his third visit here. We'll see if Bradley can capitalize against the darts to extend this to a...
41.
That'd just be a break. On throw currently.
59.
Oh, Brad. 66.
85.
So Ryan at a checkout position first. Will it be enough here in a leg that he definitely figures he's got to hold?
44.
Going down 3-1 at this juncture. Not really an option with Bradley about to take the darts.
29.
Wow, and Ryan finding some mid-100 scoring troubles of his own here.
60.
Seeping through from the last match. We'll see if he can get it done from 108. No one goes 16s here from 108 in this league, and it really bothers me.
52.
It really, really bothers me. I don't think I see anyone go 16s on 104 either. It bothers me. It really, really bothers me.
Oh, no score.
Oh, wow. I think it was 13 for 77, 57 for double 10, double 15 for a bust. A big number miss, but I think it's into a treble and then corrected with the double 16, 24-32. I mean, how else would you take out 56? Honestly. Forget a big number. Hit the small treble. Ryan throwing some exhibition darts here. What would Bradley say about it?
26.
Cogron informing me that they're
59.
only playing this match so fast that they can get to the TV, get it done, and get to the footy. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Like, am I allowed to call it that? Like, the footy. Like, I'm only saying it because that's the word you used. They
45.
need to go watch a soccer match. A game of soccer.
59.
Yeah, I'm American. What?
40.
A little bit of a stumble here on the right side of the board in
25.
leg 5. Can Ryan sense this chance to take the lead?
60.
Ooh, those are two good ones.
140.
Oh, just a little bit low with the third on the sweat. Almost had another maximum there. Haven't looked at our match stats for a little while. How are we doing? Well, we've dropped,
45.
but Ryan is staying, look at that, pushing 80 on both counts.
67.
100% on the doubling. That's not going to hurt you. Power scoring all around, doubling all around. I mean, what an insane quality match here. What a treat on this lovely Thursday
100.
evening afternoon for me. It is sunny. It's like 75 or 80 degrees outside. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You want that in Celsius, you do the conversion.
111.
Wow, fantastic setup to leave tops. There is no stopping these players between the scoring and the finishing. There's no way that Bradley's coming back to whatever he
123.
leaves. I love that move to the 25 there, trying to hit 165
Game
with
one.
tops. And, or 145, whatever it was. Doesn't matter. Ryan, first start, doesn't even need all three, doesn't need the visit, needs a third of the visit. We don't assign him any more points for the leg for doing it in one. But it does help the brand.
42.
Whew. I mean, it's just 6 visits, right? Ah. All right, that one pushed into the 19, and we had that one. Well,
60.
either way, good numbers. Would love to get down into the 6 and 5
60.
visit range again here in this match. I think it can happen. I believe it can happen. Still have the potential to go all 8 here. These players are
60.
continuing to throw a fantastic standard.
81.
So Sarkardis joining us in the chat.
26.
Dave Cromack joining us back in. Saying it's a lot less nervous watching than playing.
74.
Oh yes, indeed. And if any of these players tell you how nerve-wracking it is and how instantly your average drops about 10 points when I say game on, believe them. It is very real.
60.
They are not making excuses.
82.
Great third dart there. Still be a bogey. 162 left, but nothing you could have done with that second dart finding the 5.
$60.
130.
Just ridiculous from Ryan. 60-60. Hit the 10 from 42. Sitting on 32. Unfortunately, it's going to be at least 7 visits, but betting folks would say it'll be at most 7 visits, double 8.
Game in 2.
Pay me. Pay me, pay me, pay me. So Ryan guaranteed a point for the effort here. Worst he can do is a 4-4 draw. And the onus is on Bradley to go 2 on the trot to pick up a point for himself and prevent Ryan from scooping both of them here.
41.
In this second of 3 matches we have for you this evening, coming up, rounding out the night, a C division matchup featuring,
59.
see, that is, I think that's Pars Yüksel and Billy Marsh.
$28.
Indeed, Billy Marsh against Pars Yüksel in the C division matchup between the current number 1 and 2
59.
in that division, as a matter of fact. And if you don't believe me, you can look at yourself. BangAverageLeague.com. It's where you can go for all of the season standings, stats, schedule, player profiles,
60.
details for next season, registrations, everything. BangAverageLeague.com.
$60.
Moose bites can be really nasty,
59.
in case you didn't know.
$95.
84.
Neck and neck, these two down to the wire here in leg 6. Essentially a tied game.
$100.
All right, well, a critical turn there for Bradley.
Oh, Ryan. 81.
Oh no, 99 remaining there. Would have rather just thrown away that third dart. Don't know what happened there from 76. With that dart finding a single 4. I don't know if it was an attempted double 18. That just went horribly wrong. Tops here is not going to go for Ryan.
44.
Neither is 2020, much to his chagrin. He's going to have to burn a dart here. 719 for Bradley on his way to double 18. Okay. 719-3.
Game in 2.
I beg your pardon. Oh, and he finds it there with the first one. So, giving himself a chance to pick up a point here. He's going to have to break Ryan's throw. Ryan is not
43.
inclined to make it easy. Or maybe he is. Opening with just a 43, a paltry 43. And unhelpful to my cause of winning this match with the darts 43. But Bradley says, hey, don't worry about it. Let's reset. Sorry now. And now Ryan is ready.
135.
Now Ryan is ready. Ooh, maybe Bradley is too. Maybe.
140.
Oh, wow, really? I thought that first one was in. It must have been just ever so slightly high. What an incredible stacking there from him.
97.
Oh, trebles all around. You get a treble, and you get a treble, and you get a treble. How close can he put it? Oh, maybe not particularly.
43.
Uh-oh, back to the 40s ways, so advantage here. Now Ryan to get into range first.
68.
60.
At least 6 darts at the 158.
96.
At least 7 will be required. I mean, at least 5 will be required.
$100.
For the match, 62. Tops.
22.
Oh, just high. What a beautiful effort. Right in the middle, horizontally. Just off vertically. A chance from 117 is still on. It requires a treble 19 that is not even close. Set up from 90 that looks like leaves 36.
81.
Another chance. 2 more in the barrel. 1 more to go.
Ooh,
And with the
83.
last dart in hand, with Bradley sitting on 36, Ryan gets through the door
What a-
just
what
by
a
the hair of
game,
his
mate.
chinny chin chin.
Oh,
You know Bradley was
Jesus
ready to
Christ, what
take
happened
that
there?
thing out.
And,
There we see
Yeah.
that match average for both these
that's
players.
a bit ridiculous.
Very impressive from
Well-
Bradley. Absolutely astonishing from Ryan. 76 average, 76 first 9. Look at that. 4/100ths of a point separating Ryan's first 9 and overall average. That is bananas, especially for a standard that high. And for the guy who got off to a 0-2 deficit right out of the gate. Absolutely incredible. What perseverance. What bottle, as they say. All right, let's try to mess with some more of this audio. Give you all some cool rights-free music that I know everyone is so fond of. Back again soon. Alrighty, that time I actually wasn't messing up the audio. I just wasn't talking and was fixing the booth cam, as you can see. So here we are. It's me again. Welcome back. Always a reminder to be math aware. That's right. LaserCat here rocking the Bang Average League 5 for, I don't know, one of the seasons. I think 4 shirt here from Red Lips Design. Quality product stuff as always. See the lovely WDF inside the WDF patch here. Darts Atlas and Weekly Darts Cast patches over there. Fantastic design on the back, courtesy of Maciej Chobinski. Okay, I think I said that right that time. Maciej Chobinski. Dan Dawson, I know, is a huge fan of this style of shirt design. Very much looking forward to getting a custom dart shirt in his hand, courtesy of Darts Atlas at some point. Anyway, C Division matchup, final one of the evening, featuring, as I said in the last match, the 1 and 2 here, Pars Yüksel and Billy Marsh going up against each other here early on in week 2. Take a look at the preview. So 2 wins for each of them. Big disparity, though, between the averages. Big disparity in the first 9. Big disparity in the doubling. We'll see if we see a big disparity in the score line here. Pulling up the player cameras. Everything is looking fantastic. The players have already corked. If you're ready, shoot them well. Game on.
Yeah, you too.
So it's Billy with the darts here. With 3 solid into the 20 wedge to start off. So you can expect a different standard here than you've seen in the first 2 matches in the C Division. However, as this league employs promotion and relegation, today's C players, or today's top C players, are tomorrow's B players.
83.
Players working their way up and down the ladder. Up and down the divisions, so always good to check out the C and B matches to get a sense of what is to come into that Premier Division, who is working their way up to a chance to compete for the Bang Average title. Currently 3 names? Is that right? It's just Barney, Burke, and Holland? If I recall correctly. That's a big if, believe me. I'm not putting any money on that one.
100.
Oh. Yeah, 70.
Billy marching on out ahead here. Halfway through the leg through 12 darts. Not bad at all.
35. $41. $41.
All right, a little bit slower going here, but still a nice pace, a nice scoring cadence for both these players. So quality stuff here for a C Division anywhere, I'd say.
44. $45.
Oh, and 45 will keep Pars out of checkout range. And that miss on the 25 will do this, well, will
96.
prevent Billy from being able to hit a checkout with the remaining 2. And I can't tell if we're seeing just some Oh no. Yeah, that's it's not just marks in the sisal on that left side. We're working with some proper topography on Billy's board there. Looks like, oh no, 8 leaves 28 there. Missing down and inside on that double 18. Inside on the double 14 attempt.
22.
And nowhere near the double 7. So a chance here from 109.
$39.
Double 7 is very awkward. That's going to be a blocker for sure. You can hear the sighs from Billy.
7.
That's not what he wanted to do. For the Mensur, 5 14s gives you 70. Back to the double 7. And inside again, a game of 7s here after 10 visits to the board. What will it be? Who will take 7 first? Did I miss something there?
No score.
Okay, Bar's just fixing the score there. 63 indeed was the score. So, same ask on the right as it just was on the left for the thrower from Jersey. Any chance that's near Trenton?
Last, just on the wire there.
Yeah.
Wow, yep,
Something
just
down
sneaks it in there in that bottom segment of the 2. No room left to go. Doesn't need any more room, though. Found the room he needed for the early break. Advantage pars.
$85.
$45.
$39.
$24. Wow.
$81.
That's it. $28.
So sort of distracting myself a little bit here from the match, trying to figure out why my booth cam keeps on shutting down. Might just be time to bite the bullet and
41.
buy some real hardware instead of just repurposing infinite iPhones. And we'll deal with that this weekend. In the meantime, let's just focus on the darts. Ooh, that's 2 in. Oh, almost the maximum there. 3 beautiful darts. The third one, a good effort, just a tad too high.
Wow. Don't think I've ever done that before.
Oh!
120.
Now,
It's done.
what is that sticking? Is that through the hole in the... Like cross through the crosses in the opening for the flight, maybe? I wonder exactly how the heck that thing was sticking up. Or sticking on. Gravity Defiance here. It's 54 remaining. For pars, finding 61 with the first 2.
Oh, jeez, I'm on bus right now.
Well, he'll be on 12. It's not what he wanted from 54, but 103 scored. Leaves him at double 6.
103.
That's
So, can pressure be applied from 203? Not by the looks of it. 45 would do it. Oh, that was unnecessary.
48.
That was... I don't know what just happened there. I don't know. Double six is gone and gone.
Last up.
Oh, and then he finds it
Yeah, good finish, mate.
just in that corner once again. With the ever so slightest bit of room left in that double bed, it is found. It is through. It is a break advantage for Pars. Billy now having to
42.
climb back from behind. He's going to need to hold out. Have to go hold, break, hold to get a point on the board. Meanwhile, oh, no, it's just 2-0. Right, so needs to hold out, but also needs to pick up a break
87.
along the way.
That's mate. 43.
$45.
$59.
$45.
I think Sarcardist asking in the chat if the booth cam is going to sleep. I think that kind of is what's happening,
Ah, 30. Shocking.
and I don't know why, because it shouldn't be. 'Cause it's not even wireless; it's hardwired into this thing with power and everything. So, like, I don't know what's going on.
81.
Yeah. How's that gone in 5?
Well, the booth cam isn't the most important thing
11.
for the remote darts. You know, as long as we have the player cams, we have a show. But when we are back in person in a month or so here, doing live streams from venues around Austin, I'm going to need that camera to work and the 3 others that I use with it.
Leave that's 132. I may be wrong now, I have to recount now.
Oh, no worries. Good darts.
No, wait. 28. 126, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Good old dart math.
60.
Good old dart math. I guess we're spoiled in some of the other divisions here with some of
Oh, Jesus.
the pacing of some of the maths, which is definitely something that takes some acquisition as you start playing darts. That is not a skill that comes naturally to
41.
players unless you have some existing background in some kind of quick mental math focused hobby. In my case, poker.
80.
So spent better part of my college years on a poker table, running through numbers, odds, pot odds, implied odds, reverse implied odds.
36.
But the darts are a great way to get fresh with your maths. Counting up, counting down, probability theory can kind of come into play a little bit, or some game theory when it goes down to target shooting, when you decide what to aim at when. Meanwhile, ooh, we got a 22 darter brewing here, 23 darter brewing here, 24 darter brewing here.
20.
It's going to be a chance at 118 from Billy here.
40.
3 clear again at the double 10. Double 4. Double 4. Oh, just
Whoa.
outside. Good effort as I'm staring at Pars's darts. Those look like chizzies to me. I
Wow.
don't know if anyone knows what he's throwing with. Those certainly look like what I throw with. So I think that's 66 remaining here. It was, and now it's
Yeah.
58 with that dart finding the single 8. Well, Billy finally setting up the double. It
38.
gets to 40, but doesn't have a dart at it. Meanwhile, 3 at the double 4 this time now for pars. Oh, those are absolutely chizzies.
4.
Ooh, and that is absolutely not a good dart at double 4 with that third one. The first 2 were good, but I think they might have been blocking and pars over adjusted down. Might have just been no way around that. To get on the board here, double 10.
Ah, no ball.
Well off
That's it.
again here. Double 2 is the ask.
Dart.
And double 1
Yeah,
becomes
and
the answer. Wow. Good job for pars, not letting that get any farther down the line, not letting Billy come back at a double 5. 3 on the trot here for pars. All the time in the world. Just needs to pick up one more leg to sweep both ranking points for this match. Billy, meanwhile, up against it, needs to go break, hold, break to eke out just a lone point for his effort here this evening. This evening, in which we are a little bit ahead schedule, which is pretty nice. Don't mind that. Certainly wouldn't have minded that second match, though, going the distance. Oh, but it did, though. It was 5-3. Right. I was thinking it was 5-2. Nope. Nope. That did go to the LLD.
41.
Wow. 41.
Oh, what a flyer. What a tight dart on that
84.
second one. Just surprising after that first one was so beautifully, perfectly placed right in the heart of that treble 20.
53.
But 84 will be good there from pars to keep himself a good bit out ahead in points and with the darts here this leg. So this leg would wrap it up for pars, as would the next leg,
79.
as would the next leg, as would the next leg after that. Actually, no, wouldn't the next leg after that, because that would be the draw.
Oh. Wow. 26.
Unable to keep those darts down the middle is Billy.
81.
I thought that was going to be an 81 there to set up 161 for pars, so good job to find a triple to get into range, however downtown it may be. But it's not as downtown as a 340, but that could be a lot less. Ah, I was hoping for the maximum to put it at 160.
81.
How fun would that have been? The 81 he will not be quite as happy with. 161 here for pars. He's not going to go first dart a little bit low.
60.
Ooh, how about a 180? Just go and throw at it.
121.
Oh,
Yeah, good
tight
dart.
on the third. Pacing might have seemed a little bit rushed on that third dart as well. Very, very fantastic. Very high quality leg forming here for both these players. Treble 19 for double 12. Or treble 17 for double 15. What? So 37 scored leaves 64.
What's that?
Oh, fantastic. I think he found the 40. Oh, no, it's just single 8 with that third dart. That's a shame.
45.
I thought that was in that treble 16 to leave 16. It will be forgiven, though. Billy is not going to send this 138 home
44.
for the match. 16 for tops. For the match, 9 for tops. For the match, 27 for 22. Double 11 at the ask here. Oh, good effort. Good distance. Just
34.
slightly off with the line. Just the slightest
Okay.
bit to the left. A chance here for 94. Of course, 22 could become most untidy. How about double 18 for tops? Do it and I'll love you forever. Double 18, double 20. Do it.
66
Do it now. Or double 19, double 19.
No, 70s.
I will also accept double 19, double 19.
Ah.
Boo 60. I mean, it's a good choice. I don't mind it. I'm not actually, I mean, now I am actually booing.
43.
Go double 18 there. Your opponent's sitting on 22. Get aggressive with it. You got to stay alive in the match somehow. You're down 3-0. I'd prefer a more aggressive shot there from Billy, if I'm honest with you. Which, hopefully by now, you know I am and will
Second dart.
always be.
Yeah, well
Just
played,
as
man.
that dart is honestly right into the double 11.
Cheers for the game,
Oh,
boss.
see that great segue I did it with the commentary.
Wow.
So as you've heard,
You played me doubles there, mate.
heard me saying my booth cam is all sorts of sleeping on me, so we won't bring that up. You'll have to see my pretty face on Twitter or something if you want to see it. Anyway, here are the numbers there. And once again, this maybe they haven't finished up the match. There it is. There it is. Pars entering that game shot, jumping that leg count to 4. Decent numbers there. Look at that. Billy pushing almost a 50 average overall. Pars into that mid-50s area. 17.5% on the checkouts for Pars. Is a decent start. Something he'll want to improve upon. That's about where some of my averaging is, kind of like upper teens or low 20s. Is something I'll throw in. I don't know. Be satisfied enough with. But of course, we know that there's plenty of room for improvement there. And of course, Billy with that 0 for 11, obvious what adjustments need to happen there to stay in contention. Go back to the standings. So with that victory, it is Pars jumping into that number 1 spot. Billy down into 3, not picking up any ranking points and losing some of the leg diffs there as well. A -4 for his effort there and no points. So Pars now jumping up with the advantage here, the current guy to beat in the Bang Average League 6 C division. That'll be it for us. For me, there is no us. Not a multiple personality thing. It's just me here by myself, alone all the time. Thanks for tuning in, joining us. I was trying to say them both at the same time. Didn't go well. 7 to 9 London time. Forget your BST. Forget your GMT. I hate them all. Hope to see you all next time. Cheers.